Tensions have escalated in Sambhal as a survey of the Jama Masjid has taken place for the second time. The survey team reached the site. Protesters took to streets against the survey, pelting stones and cracking down on the violence. The police lathi-charged the protesters and fired tear gas shells to disperse the crowd. The survey team conducted its 2-hour-long survey, following which the situation is now returning to normalcy as the security forces remain on high alert. Let's go across to my colleague Pradeep Datta joining us from the spot on the situation. Pradeep, earlier today we saw stone pelting, we saw arson, and the police officials also responding to that, cracking down on the protesters. What is the situation there currently?
See, right now here I am at ground zero where the stone pelting took place short while back, and you can see the heavy deployment police personnel, and you can see they have created a kind of wall in khaki trying to ensure proper law and order situation. They are already requesting people not to fall prey to any kind of rumor mongering. The trouble started today morning when a team had come to Jama Masjid to conduct survey, and they were conducting survey following instruction from court because petition had been filed in the court. Complainant had complained that this mosque is basically a temple. It was in 1529, Babur, the first Mughal king. He had partially demolished this temple, and after that the mosque was constructed. And that's one of the reasons that the court had just decided that the survey need to be conducted. Earlier also on November 9th, the survey was conducted. So second time when the team came out to this place. While the team came out to this place, that was the time when people started pelting stones. See, let me show you. Look at this lane. You will find that how the stones are lying littered all over the lane. They started pelting stones. They started targeting cops. Some of the cops got injured. Immediately after that, cop had to resort to cane charging. And right now you can see the street wears a complete deserted look. The police is trying to ensure that from all entry and exit point, nobody is able to move towards that area, because there are certain vested interests who wanted to take advantage of the situation, wanted to come live. That's one of the reasons that since morning, the police and administration is trying to tell them this is just a survey. This is just an investigation that is going on. No verdict has so far been given by court, so no need to worry, no need to come out on street, no need to pelt stone. Let me show you. Look at these stones and the bricks that have been pelted since morning. It continued. The ding-dong battle between the police and the rioters continued for about 1 hour. It was only after 1 hour they were able to finally control the situation. Some people have been detained and they've been taken to the nearby police station for questioning. All the shops here in this area are completely closed. It was today morning at about 7 a.m. when this advocate commission team with SDM and other police officers, they reached the spot. That was the time they started pelting stone. Look at these all bricks and stone scattered on road. So police and administration is trying to tell people not to fall prey to any kind of a rumor mongering. They want that there should be total communal harmony, because this report is to be submitted on 29th of this month. And finally after that the decision will be taken, because it will take time. It's only a process of inspection. So this survey is being conducted. Videography has already been done for 2 hours. The team was inside Jama Masjid. They have videographed this area. They've already taken pictures. And from these houses, let me show you. Some of them started pelting stone from these houses. It appears that some people were already prepared, because there are certain elements who always try to take advantage of situation. You can understand what was the situation at that point of time when they started pelting stones. Some people who were there, they had to run away. Some of them have even left behind their slippers also when they started running away. Since then, you can see there is an airy calm. Now the situation is limping back to normalcy, but still there is a tension in that area. Police is trying to ensure that no more these people are able to come out and once again pelt stone. In the meantime, they're also trying to get in touch with the elders of this area. They're trying to convince the youngsters also not to pelt stone, because they feel that the young boys of the age of 16 to 17 are being used to pelt stone to create trouble in this area, because of vested political interests. They want to communalize atmosphere. That's why police commissioner, he is camping in this area since morning. Short while back, he spoke to Times Now also. Through Times Now also, he tried to make an appeal to the people, asking them to maintain communal harmony. He said there no verdict has so far been passed so far as the mosque is concerned. This is a normal inspection process. He said even if somebody claims that this land belongs to the other person, that time also the police party or the people from the revenue department will be going inspecting that area. And this is a similar kind of an inspection that was going on. So no verdict has been passed. Neither the mosque will be closed, or nothing of that sort is really going to happen, because it's only after that once the evidence is produced, before the court, and court is going to decide, because whatever is happening, it is happening at the instruction of court, because court, following the complaint and the petition that was filed by Vishnu Jain, who are already a represented community in Gyanvapi case, and here in this case also the advocate commission team was sent over to this place to properly inspect it. Now let me show you. Let me try to go inside, and you can see there's a lot of tension in this area, and everywhere, wherever you will look at, all you will find that, see, the bricks lying there, the stones lying there. You can yourself understand what would have been situation at that point of time when all of a sudden they started pelting stones, they started trying to target the police party. The police is trying to tell them not to target, and see, even some of the bicycles are lying in manhole also, and here you can see, and here everywhere you can see these bricks are there. So police has now covered the area. They have almost plugged all entry and exit point. They are trying to tell. Let me ask my video journalist once again to pan towards the entry of that lane. You can see that wall of khaki. They are standing there trying to ensure that no anti-social element is able to come towards this area and once again create trouble. They have picked up some people. They are trying to tell youngsters not to fall prey to any kind of rumor mongering, because politics is being played. Let me speak to some people here, also try to ask them what was the situation. आप यही रहते हैं?
नहीं, मैं थोड़ा बाहर से आ रहा था, पता नहीं मुझे क्या सिचुएशन है क्या नहीं।
इतना तब कहाँ थी जब ये पत्थरबाजी हुई?
मैं सो रहा था, मुझे नहीं पता।
काफी टेंशन थी इस एरिया में?
हाँ, काफी टेंशन थी।
काफी टेंशन है
जी।
कुछ लोगों को यहाँ पे पत्थर मारने के लिए पकड़ा भी गया है?
हाँ, पकड़ा गया है।
क्या कहना चाहेंगे आप ऐसे सिटीजन यहाँ की? काम रखना चाहिए?
काम रखना चाहिए मेरे हिसाब से, बिल्कुल। जो भी बात है बैठ के ही मसला हल होगा, ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता कि कोई पत्थरबाजी है, कोई भी चीज़ है, इससे कुछ रिजल्ट हासिल होता नहीं है।
So see, the common man is in favor of peace. They feel that everybody need to sit together and they need to be part of the survey. You should not take law and order in their hand, because he was that time at his place when all of a sudden stone pelting started. But now the things are getting a little bit normal, and that's one of the reasons that he's moving.
पीस से बढ़िया कुछ नहीं होगा। आई डोंट थिंक पीस से बढ़िया कुछ होगा। पीस से ही सब कुछ रिजल्ट वो होगा। अगर जितना इसको बढ़ाएंगे उतना ही ज़्यादा होता जाएगा। कोई क्या कॉमन मैन हो, क्या पुलिस हो, कोई भी चीज़ हो, I would like कि peace होना चाहिए। इससे better कुछ नहीं है।
So the people who are trying to create trouble, they should listen to this man. He is from this particular area, from Sambhal area. He's trying to tell people to maintain calm, to maintain peace, because that is really very important, because nothing is better than peace, because each and every person have to sit together. At the end of the day, India is all about coexistence, where people from different faith, religion live together. And anything that is related to law and order, let the agencies take care of that. And if it is on the basis of the instruction by the court, let them do their job. Because for 2 hours, the advocate commission team was here, and here you can see some more people are here. आप सुबह से बाहर थे? एक मिनट आपसे बातचीत। आप कहाँ यही रहते हैं?
ना हम तो असमोली।
लेकिन फंसे हुए थे आप अंदर जब तो ये पथराव चल रहा था?
ना हम तो अभी मील में
अब कैसी सिचुएशन अंदर?
अब तो कोई दिक्कत नहीं,
अब ठीक हो रहा है, अब नॉर्मल हो रहा है?
जी।
आप चाहते हैं कि अमन रहे? बिल्कुल
बिल्कुल रहे, आना जाना बढ़िया रहे,
कोई लफड़ा ना हो, कोई दिक्कत ना हो, ये हम चाहते हैं।
See, common man wants that there should be peace. I think people should listen to common man, because politicians, there are certain vested interests. They always try to politicize, because that is how they feel that they can resurrect their dwindling political career. But that is not the way that you can use people for your vested interests, and you can use them as cannon fodder. Because people, common man here, they understand what actually is going on. They want complete peace in this area. They say the stone pelting is no solution, because now you can see some of the youngsters are now coming out. And here right now, you can let me again show you. The construction was going on. Some of them even started using these bricks also. Here you can see, you can very well understand what the police party must have gone through at this stage when they were throwing these bricks on them. Some of them got injured. Despite those difficult circumstances, they were able to control situation. They were able to ensure peace here in this region. They were able to ensure that things come back to normalcy. And to some extent, they have already succeeded. But still, the commissioner here, Anjali Singh, he is camping here in this area, trying to tell people not to fall prey to. Let me show you what really happened. And some of the motorbikes, scooters also lying, because when all of a sudden the pelting started, and the people who were passing by, they had no other option but to leave behind their scooters, to leave behind their motorbike, and rush towards wherever they can to save their lives. And see, one of the brick has also hit the scooty also, and you can see it has almost created a dent and the scooty also has got damage. So it was a very tough time, very difficult situation. Where from these people came, who were these antisocial elements, who had been instigating them, who had been provoking them. That's a matter of investigation, and police is already looking into it. But right now the priority is that here the communal harmony is to be maintained, because at the end of the day, the people here have to live together. They have to live together peacefully. That is what actually the administration is trying to say, and that is even the message from the locals also. You can see these youngsters with the family members, they are just out because they're happy that finally the stone pelting has stopped. And you can see, let me again show you, look at this shop, what really happened due to stone pelting. They started pelting stone, and because the shopkeeper is not inside, no one is inside, somehow he was able to save his life and run towards the nearby lane. And what one can see is that the lock is hanging there, but the shop is damaged because he was not even able to close the other door also. And see, here is still damaged. And
मेरा तो आदमी में घर ना, मेरा सारा घर तोड़ के डालेगा, तुम देखो चल के जरा, मैं भी अपना घर ना थी, मेरे बच्चे
आप चाहते यहाँ अमन रहे, बिल्कुल शांति रहे. So this is, you can see the tears in her eyes reveal the story. They are saying that how some people started pelting stone, how they started in fact creating trouble in this area. She wants peace in the city. She is trying to take us towards her home, where actually which has been damaged, because when they started pelting stone, many of the houses also got damaged, many of the vehicles got damaged, and many of the shops also got damaged, and people just ran for their lives. That is what they could do. Right now, let me show you again. This is the Sambhal area. Nearby is a Jama Masjid mosque, because a complaint was filed a few days back by Vishnu Jain, who is an advocate in Supreme Court. He said that this mosque is basically a temple. He said this Harika temple, this Harihat temple is basically significant to Hindu faith, and it was in 1529, Babur, the first Mughal king who invaded India, who came out to this place. He demolished that temple and partially, and after that the mosque was constructed. So they said that survey need to be conducted. It was only after that the court gave instructions for conducting survey of that mosque. It was on 9th of November, the first time the team came out to this place, but because of bad light, they were not able to properly conduct survey. And then again, let me show you, look at this, the house also got damaged, and look at the scooty and what really has happened.
All right, we're seeing the extent of damage. Pradeep, will continue coming back to you for those ground updates. Pradeep Lata joining us from the ground where the violence broke out. But let's also speak about the politics. He spoke about the politics that's taking place. There's a shocking provocation by a Samajwadi Party Neta, Ram Gopal Yadav, Akhilesh Yadav's uncle, who has made a very bizarre comment that seemed to be justifying the violence. Here's what he said.
सर संभल में आज सर्वे कर ली गई थी टीम, वहाँ पर पत्थरबाजी हुई है, पुलिस के
तो होगी पत्थरबाजी, पुलिस ऐसे कार्रवाई करेगी, लूटेगी अगर तो आगे चल के लोग क्या करेंगे, निराश हो.
सर संभल में आज सर्वे कर ली गई थी टीम, वहाँ पर पत्थर